Happy Friday. I know it's Wednesday. Happy Friday, because that's the day this video will be released. Right, another questions from you. Another loads of questions. Now this is on beelivery. So I'm going to go through all the questions that you've asked me on beelivery and answer to the best of my knowledge. Okay, best times to work, pros and cons. So most offers will be seen in the evening, late night, early morning. It's when people are on the way to town, coming home from town, and they need a drink. They haven't finished drinking, they've got no alcohol in, and they need drink or cigarettes, or could be, do you know what, it could be stoners, it could be crap, it could be crisps and so on and so forth. So they're the best times. This is why I don't really work it, because I try not to work in the evening, because I don't like working in the evening, but they are the best times to work. And I'm just going to go through a list of things. I'm going to go read what's on here and then put my own little bit in. Most shops will sell these things. You're going to be all right if it's like a Friday night, Thursday night, Friday night, because the Asda, Tesco's, a lot of them are 24 hours now. You go in, they're the best places to go, especially Tesco's, because I get my club card points and it is worth it if you're doing loads. And so if you've got any issues, if you can't get certain products, you can get an alternative as well, or contact them. And a good thing about working the nights as well, the roads are empty, so you can like zip here and there, and you haven't got to wait in traffic. I done one yesterday and I was waiting in traffic for ages, a good 20 minutes, half an hour. Don't get me wrong, I weren't in a rush to get anywhere, but that's the downside of working days. Another downside is drunk people. You will have to deal with drunk people. Drunk people go to sleep. Drunk people could be rather irritated and angry if it takes you longer to get them to nail. So you've got to always bear in mind, don't blame them, don't blame, you know, just apologise, sorry about this, I had to go out my way to go somewhere else to get this for you. I'm so sorry. It shouldn't happen again. If I was you, just send a quick email to beelivery. This is what you tell them. Just give them the stuff. Just get your 4-digit PIN, and then that's it then. Another thing is always get your 4-digit PIN beforehand. A good way of doing this is have hold of the app, leave the shopping in the car, have hold of the app, knock on the door, just say, can I just confirm the PIN? Yeah, and he'll give it to you, and then that's you done. And then go and get the shopping. Another one is always check 25. Make sure they're old enough. Anyone can open a beelivery account. You don't need any sort of ID, so always check 25. Make sure they're old enough. Make sure they've got ID. If they haven't, just say, I'm sorry about this. Now do this before you get your gear out the car. So always check 25. If they can't prove their age, get back in your car, drive off round the corner, contact beelivery and just explain the situation to them. If people are asleep, that's another good one. If people are asleep and you can't make that delivery, just phone beelivery. They'll try and get in touch with them, and if they can't, they'll ask you to dispose of the stuff. This is a trend, this, of getting rid of stuff. So you might have 3 ciggies and a crate of Stella. Who can complain about that? It'd be better if it was a bottle of Jack Daniels, but who knows, you might be one of them lucky ones. And of course, right, I've already mentioned this about the customers being old enough. Always check 25. Once again, if you come across any issues while on a delivery, always contact beelivery. Prices are higher. If the customers say to you about the prices, just say the price is set by beelivery. Try not to get into that sort of conversation. For instance, I done a job yesterday, and if it went online, it'd probably come up as bloody 50 quid. They probably charged this poor lady about 50 quid, where it only cost me £21 odd. So the high prices are higher, so that will irritate people straight away. So you're not there to get into conflict. Never, ever, ever blame the customer for anything. Try never to get into conflict, because it's not worth it, right? Yeah. This is it basically, and this is why it works so well, because people in the night time are willing to pay silly prices, because I know when I've had a drink and I want to carry on drinking, not that it's that often, I will pay silly prices. I'll get a taxi to go to the Asda and tell them to wait and say, I'll give you 40 quid if you wait for me, because I just want another drink. It hasn't happened to me in about 10-15 years, that, but that's it. They are willing to pay silly prices. So once again, a quick review: check 25, don't get into confrontations with them, and be nice, smile on your face, not over the top. Say thanks very much, and always remember to get that code before you get the shopping out the car. That's it from me. Please subscribe. I need to build the subscriber rate up, and please like if you enjoyed this video. I do appreciate it. Once again, thank you very much, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.